Hey YouTube, coming out to the Great League team, submitted by Matt Bonix on Discord. ARIADOS, feraligatr, dunsparce. Ooh, this is long. Okay, I started playing GPL seriously in September 2024, and I've learned a lot from your videos. Thank you so much. I wanted to showcase the team because ARIADOS is quite strong against a bunch of meta, and I think both of its moves have some effect, attack boost or secondary effect, some attack boost or fall. Make him interesting to play and likely would be better on more skilled hands. I think ARIADOS leads well into a bunch of things and loses in the obvious matchups. Flyers, Typhlosion, Malamar. Anything else, I grab a shield / debuff or take switch. I like this team as well because things I usually switch out are things that dunsparce and feraligatr have good matchups against. Most times I go 3-2 or 2-3, so I don't know if it's the team or I'm just bad. Keen to see what you think. Note game 5 of the first set. I know I messed up, got greedy and trying to count, but I must have messed something up. I know of minor mistakes, but appreciate the feedback. Don't hold back. Okay. Thanks for submission. Yeah, ARIADOS is an interesting one. It definitely has play. I have not used it a bunch. You know, if there's going to be a poison I'm going to use, I'm just going to use Drapion because I just think it has better coverage and I guess slightly spammier because it has Aqua Tail to 4, right? But yeah, feraligatr and Sparse just super meta. But let's take a look at the action here. See how it plays. Okay, great lead against Digicharmer, so they'll probably get out into something. That something is a Drifblim, meeting it immediately with your normal typing. You basically had two answers for this, feraligatr or dunsparce, but dunsparce is correct because you resist the normal, resist the ghost, and you have and you hit super effective with the roll out and rock slide. Of course, I would have thrown before they get to a move, so you don't lower your attack by 2 before you get the first move off, but they end up shielding. I don't know why. Trying to fight for switch, just thinking that like Wiggly's screwed against ARIADOS, so they double shield. Going to get to a move here anyways. And I mean, you could just shield and just take switch, and it's still 2 times lower, takes them out. And Gastrodon on the back, so they're showing it right away. Just a line for Alligator. Oh yeah, I guess you have Trailblaze, sorry. I was like, just a line for Alligator. Like, what the hell are you doing? You have Trailblaze, right? That is double super effective, shielding, boosting your attack, and then just being able to dominate against the Wiggly boosted. Boost your attack again. Hit for neutral with Trailblaze. Yeah. As I say, it's pretty easy. I don't know why they're playing it out, but some people like to play it out. You never know. Okay. ARIADOS into Primeape. So nice that you resist the Karate Chops. They will stay in. I mean, they can spam some Rage Fists. The first one will do less than 50, I imagine. Yeah. Now the question is, how much is the second one going to do? I think you'll probably still live the second one. But it's going to be closer. And the problem is if you shield the second, you have to shield the third and you're going to get outpaced, right? Because there's only 4 to these. So throwing before they get to it. And they make a catch on Amandabuzz, so nice catch. Now getting immediately into into Dunsparce, which is fine because they're a flyer. I think there's an argument to be made that you should maybe even Poison Sting to either get to a move or even lunge. Because lunge is neutral and it would lower their attack. I mean, it does not matter in the ending because you will dominate this matchup. But yeah, maybe get some energy before coming in here. I don't know. Because you already boosted twice now. So twice boosted Poison Stings. And see it, now you get here. And they get to a move. At this point, you just let this go. Now they have some energy on their Mandibuzz and trying to catch, but also just coming in resisted claws. You can take a move, but feraligatr non-shadow, so maybe not as glossy, but still going to take some damage here. Just going to commit to the farm down. Yeah, get the farm down. That's huge. Oof, Clotsire is not going to have a good time here. I assume we'll do over 50%. Not quite, but claws will add up the rest here. Getting to the second, this will grab a shield. And then you should shield back so you can get this. Yeah, definitely shield back. Get the next Hydro off. Again, there's no point of getting cute or counting. Just throw the move. So this will land. If it doesn't, yeah, it should take out because the claws add up. More Peko. Okay, interesting. So the problem is you're going to lose CMP on all these. You almost have to hope that they go Psychic Fangs. But they just go straight Aura Wheel. Straight Aura Wheel is smarter because it boosts their attack and probably would one-shot ARIADOS. But you don't really have anywhere to go in this matchup is the problem here. And you're going to lose CMP each time. So what do you do? So try and catch on a dunsparce and save this, or they let it go. You are very lucky they let it go because you had no real shot here in the back. So instant swapping is correct. And now you have two answers to Talonflame in the back here. Getting the first drill run off here. This will chip. Yeah, they're both return moves, so it does not matter. Just continue to chip here. And the only concern here is Talonflame's energy and shield advantage. You should become feraligatr. Yeah, they're going to swap instantly. That's smart. Like, don't let you resisted farm up a bunch of energy. So now they're going to fly. Will not take you out. So 2 and throw. 2 and bank. Getting to the lunge because they're over farming here. This is resisted, but between that and the poison stings, maybe... Nope. They're just going to... Well, I was going to say incinerate you down, but maybe they're at 2 moves, so they can just do this back to back. Yeah, they're at 2 moves. Okay. I don't think there's a ton you should have played differently. No, I don't think there's a ton you could really do differently in that one. Okay, great lead. They get out into Diggersby. Yeah, you could chip here. Nope. Well, lowering their attack. It is neutral, but Trailblaze is super effective and they're not going to shield. Do lower their attack. But the problem is I don't think Hydro one-shots from here. If it does, sure, that's the right move. If it doesn't, because Shadow Claw is double resisted, I think you just like Trailblaze super effective to put it in Hydro range. Yeah, because now it's like they live, and now you're like in a very aggressive double resisted claw down range here. So they get to move, and luckily they give up switch. That would have been maybe closer than they would have thought. So the Zumo's going to try and bubble down, which I think is going to have a tough time doing. They're going to want to try and come out with 100 energy, but I think they're going to take too many Hydros here. I don't like it. You're already so far behind on energy now. Player left is resisted. I don't know why they didn't throw the neutral ice beam, but Trailblaze. One shots. Goodbye. What's in the back? Drapion. It's just going to be an Aqua Tail because you're low enough. But wanting to get this lunge off to lower the attack and force them to reset. They still have a Pokemon, right? So they can reset here. Yeah, they still have Pokemon so they can reset. And they're going to get to another Aqua Tail. At this point, you let it go. Dunsparce in here. And just get ahead on energy and expect them to either try and catch or just reset immediately. I guess they're going to try and catch right on. They'll try and catch up, is my guess, somewhere like right away or on the next one. Not trying to catch. They should have. It's pretty much. Or maybe they're going to see that you throw right away. Throw on one and throw. Yeah, that was heads up. Waiting, not throwing the extra rollout. Waiting till you saw their fast move to take them out. And now getting to a Hydro. I guess there's not a lot of catching in the 2200 range. Maybe there is. I mean, I've seen some catches in the 2200s. Okay, yeah, tough lead getting into feraligatr. They eventually hit you with the Greninja. You know, Hydra's resisted, Claw's resisted. Night Slash will chip, but you'll get to a move here and grab a shield. And they got the attack boost, so that's rough. So gonna shield because they want to just spam these Night Slashes here. That was a mistake. Letting you get a second Hydro off. At this point you let go and you just take the 2 shield advantage. No, what are you doing? They have 2 moves here. There's no point of shielding this twice. You definitely take the 2 shield advantage with the other Pokemon. Yes, you'll Hydro Clodsire, and it'll be super effective. And now it's in Drill Run range, but still 2v0 with 2 full health Pokemon. Okay, so it'll take like an Earthquake here probably. And screwed up the timing there to let them get another move off. Is this a My Man video? Oh, Jesus. Okay, is this game 5? This feels like game 5, because this feels like a real screw up here. Now, Diggersby in the back. Diggersby's tough for ARIADOS, dunsparce anyways. At least you have Trailblaze, but not enough takeout, and this won't take out either, which means they're going to get to a Fire Punch and take you out. Yeah, you definitely threw that one. Primeape, again, we've seen this. This one is a Shadow, which means that they would have taken you out in 2. Corsola as a safe swap is very tough. Dunsparce meeting it very easily here. Power Gem will chip, but the Astonish is being double resisted. This thing's tanky though. It has the best buddy, so I'm guessing this, I don't know if they just like walked it a lot. Yeah, very, very bulky here. So they're going to live this with these 2, which means you're probably going to need a third because I don't think you'll be able to roll out down. And they'll get to another Power Gem. Again, it won't take you out. It'll just take, overall, it's just going to take you pretty low. You should still keep switching. And they give it up into Primeape again quickly. You always take the first Rage Fist, especially when their fast move is resisted. It'll do a lot because they're Shadow, right? And now it's a pacing issue because they do 4s and you do 5s here. So if you want to get another move off your shield, can you get a third off? I'm just worried that they're going to like shield, force your next shield, and catch here. Like I'd be anticipating a catch or a snipe. Yeah, right? So there's your Corsola. Take it out. They'll come Karate Chop you. I don't know if they have any energy. I mean, I know they have some energy. I don't know if it's enough to take you out. It is not. So Trailblaze will take them out. What is in the back here? Your Switch Lock too. Get this lunge off would be very helpful because it is neutral and lowers the attack. And now Ice Beam will one-shot. Do you live lowered attack non-shadow? Do you live an Energy Ball? I would say yes, because you're not shadow and their attack is lowered. Oh yeah, with ease. With ease. So living that, we'll take this out for the win here. Palkia. Hello, Color Cup. I'd be lunging. I mean, they are half water, but you're resetting anyways. What do you? If you're gonna reset anyways, I probably just go lunge. Gastrodon in here. Definitely just body slam range. So they're going to probably get to a move before you get to a move here. Take you out now. Grounds are tough for this team. Rollout resisted, poison resisted. Just going to get to, but these must-ups are really going to add up here. Yeah, now these body slams are going to add up. And you can't roll out down. Going for the lowering of the attack, but they'll still be able to just take this pretty easy. Oh, they gave up switch. Oh, no. They just tried to go shield advantage, Talonflame. And it's basically just a fast move damage down. I don't even know if there's a point to throwing, honestly. I think you just roll out and poison sting this down. Because they're going to have two moves. So I think you just tried to get that extra rollout through. Oh, they Brave Bird, which means you should be able to poison sting down. Yeah. Yeah, you just got to kind of recognize like how much damage those rollouts are doing and how many shields they have, because it's not worth trying to grab 2 shields there when rollout's doing double super effective. You just got to try and take it out there. Getting to the lunge. Lots of chip on Dragonite. This is still a Shadow Dragonite. Sorry, Dragonair, which would hurt. So going to end up shielding this one. Try and farm down. Come out with some energy. That's nice. They did grab a shield. This is the problem with the ARIADOS, right? You grabbed a shield. Oh, geez, terrible. Yeah, I got to come dunsparce. Just absolutely no move to throw. That seemed fast, but maybe not. Yeah, that is a sky attack, so that's correct for them. Roll out. This will be neutral. They do shield. They'll live one for sure. Yeah, I'm surprised they shielded the first one, honestly. Sky attack will take you out from this range. Now it's a race. And you do get to the Hydro first, which is nice because I really don't want to take a sky attack here. And they let it go. What's in the back? Whoa. What are they doing? Trying to go one shield Corsola against a Shadow Claw feraligatr. And now coming and sniping. This is resisted though. And this is resisted. I mean, I think you're just trying to lower their... But now you're just a potential farm down range. And you make a catch on to your Pokemon that you need to save. That is also a decision. Are you... Oh, sorry, wait. Are you down to 0? Do you get taken out there? Oh, you got taken out there. Sorry, my bad. And get the Hydro off. Yeah, I guess you did lower their attack enough, but Trailblaze would have taken them out, so... you know. Arctibax. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to Dragonite. Sorry, Dragonair. Why do I keep calling it Dragonite? Dragonair. Where they live, and these Dragon Breaths are adding up a lot. And you'll probably live a move, but it's going to put you pretty low. Yeah. You do live with a couple HP to get to the next move, which is nice. Because you need to take this out. I mean, you don't need to take this out. You can just come in here and roll it down. And their attack is lower ×2, so it's not like you need to worry about a move here. Just going to come out with energy. They've already shown Avalanche, so I'd be surprised if they have Icy Wind as well. 2 times lowered Avalanche still really chips on Arctibax. Holy smokes. And they are going to mirror match you up, which is fine. Just try and chip as much as you can here. After this, it should be in Hydro range. They're going to come out with like a second move. So there's no point of shielding this. You just got to start getting ahead on feraligatr energy. Instant swap, don't go down there. You got to save that Pokemon. For a catch later, you also need to just save it if you need to reset, and just don't let them get energy. So shielding up the first draw run. They get another rollout through there, so that's not great. But they do shield. Yeah, I'd shield too. Like, why are they shielding instead of just going one shield, whatever's in the back? throwing right away, hoping that you can just like outpace or take. Oh crap! Nah, this is rough. Yeah, that's pretty much a top left. Toxapex. Why did they not just run Toxapex? Okay, whatever. Anyways, Wiggly, and out comes the Marowak, and going to chip it with Trailblaze, and then I'm guessing you're gonna go for Alligator after. Yeah, so grab the shield. Oh, did you go lunge? Now, Marowak, like I said, is a 2-shield monster, so these Mud Slaps are adding up. Get into a Hydro here. This should one-shot their Shadow. So that takes out. Wiggly will come back in and Charm down, is my guess. And you'll get to a Hydro. And they'll let it go, and then they'll just go one-shot whatever's in the back, and we'll see what's in the back in a minute here. Let your switch clock. Oh yeah, switch clock's already up. That's fine. They're hoping to get to a Swift. I guess not able to get to a Swift. And it is go Lurk. Can you get to a lunge? You can get to a lunge. Again, isn't this... Imagine you grab the shield. Again, it is pretty risky doing that. I get it. It's shielding up a dynamic punch, getting the drill run off. One probably does not take out. You're going to need a second one. Oof. If this is dynamic punch, I don't think you live this. No. Taken out there. Okay. I was going with a thought there. What happened here? Oh, the lunge. As opposed to the super effective move. Yeah, like in that situation, I guess because Golurk is so glassy, it probably is okay there. I'm assuming that you've already thrown Trailblaze too, so they've seen it. Yeah, it's just so glassy, it's going to need to shield up like pretty much anything. So I guess that's not as terrible as a bait, but yes. Okay. Anyways, thanks for this mission. Yeah, again, my problem with ARIADOS, and you saw it a lot in the Zero Shield. I have a problem with it in the Zero Shield. You know, it is pretty spammy. None of these moves one shot, so you're just trying to out spam them in the 1 and 2 shields. But in like the Zero Shields that we saw, like a lot of times you get a move off, which will not take out, but then those fast moves and charge moves do a ton to ARIADOS. That just kind of makes you pretty weak. And I guess between that and the feraligatr, you got a little bit of glassiness on the team where it's like, if you want to use shields on ARIADOS, and then you have to leave feraligatr a little vulnerable. So I don't love that, but you know, both of them are spammy enough to grab shields anyways. Okay. Thanks for this mission. I guess Jungle Cup did get higher than the Great League, but it's pretty close. I'm trying to figure out what to do this week. I got a lot of Great League submissions, so I'm just going through those. But trying to figure out how many little cups to showcase as well. Anyways, that's just a me problem. Thanks for watching. Thanks for this mission, and I'll see you guys in the next one.